Hey guys, what's going on? It's Mike from FormAWin, and I'm here today to help you guys build positive relationships. This is such a key in your career development, your business development, your personal development. This is such a big thing in your life that you need to be focusing on. So today we're going to be going over 7 points to help you get from point A to point B. All right, just to kick things off, remember, go ahead, follow FormAWin on LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, you name it, we got it. YouTube, as you're seeing it here. This is going to really help build the channel. We want to grow and help thousands of engineers, so please support us and show to show, share everything, and let us know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything that we can help you achieve. All right, without further ado, the first point is the smile, right? So this is a big point. It's not just about smiling. You need to be smiling in every conversation because you want to build positive energy, right? You want to get people in a state of being happy. You want to get people in a state of feeling good. You want to be positive. You don't want to go to an event, have like something in the back of your mind where you're stressed or you're struggling, right? You need to negate all that, block all that. And then once you're at the event, you need to smile, build that positive relationship, because as you're smiling, connecting that energy with someone, you need to match their energy, right? So if someone else is happy and positive and great, right? You need to be positive, happy, and great. But if you do it a little bit more, right? Then that positive energy is going to make them even happier. Right? So then you're overpowering the conversation by being positive and happy. Then they're going to look to you as a leader, or regardless of the situation, it's just going to make it that much better, right? So that starts with smiling, but then you want to take actions to make it even more positive and take that energy within you and put it into that person. All right, the next one is the importance of attire. Now, this does not necessarily always mean that you have to dress professionally. That is key and that is great, but at the same time, if you wear something that's, comfortable or whatever, that's fine. But the key here is wearing something that pops, because that is a great conversation starter, right? So if you have like a bright, like let's say you got a dress shirt, you have a bright little handkerchief, little towel thing, right? You know what I'm talking about? Like if you have something bright like that, they're gonna look at that. That's gonna make you stand out from amongst the crowd, right? So that's gonna be a great conversation starter. That's gonna make you pop. It's gonna make you feel good, confident, right? So that's something that's key as well. All right, the next one is to be yourself, right? So this is such a huge one, and this is what we teach here at FormAWin, right? With providing you a structured game plan as well as the coaching program, we take you through your life and strategize how to get you from point A to point B when you graduate to make sure you're in the best position possible. This comes with building confidence. This comes with taking actions on a day-to-day basis to, live up to your expectations that you set out for yourself, because if you don't, then that's going to build that lack of confidence or that negativity in you. So if you're taking actions on a day-to-day basis to get from point A to point B, and you're really serious about that, that's going to help you be the person that you want to be, right? And that's going to help you be yourself, because you don't want to prepare to be someone you're not, right? So if you're taking those actions daily to be the person you want to be, then over time that's just going to become who you are, right? So just for example with fitness, if you're not in shape right now, right, but you work out, you keep working out until those actions catch up, and then you're now in shape, right? So same thing with this. If you want to be a person that's positive, a leader, whatever the case is, right, you need to take those actions on a day-to-day basis in order to become that person at the point that those actions catch up with the results. All right, this next one, I actually really love this one, so I don't talk about myself initially, right? So that's a key as well. You need to ask questions. You need to ask questions, listen actively, be in the conversation, be present. You need to ask all questions, learn about them, find out about them, become interested in them, right? Because we should care. We should be genuinely curious about everyone we come in contact with, because it's really unique how everyone else is unique. We can take little tidbits from everyone's experiences, life, and really apply that to our own as well. So we're always learning when we talk with people, right? But you need to actually show and genuinely care and show that and express that to them and ask questions that are appropriate and really take that first step, because that's going to help you also network, build a positive relationship. Because if someone is a little bit more present in the conversation, they ask questions more enthusiastically, right, smiling, and then you really apply that might just separate you from someone else. All right, the next one we're going to talk about is nonverbal communication tips, right? So I love talking with my hands. I'm Italian. That's kind of just in me, right? But, something else you need to practice is different nonverbal communications. Talking with someone like, hey, how's it going, right? Like, you just need to get really involved in the conversation and with yourself. When you walk around, you want to feel good. You want to go ahead and attract that positive energy to you. So if you're going out and you're shaking hands nice and firm, nice and awesome, right? You're feeling good and you're like, hey, how's it going? Hey, right? Like, so use that body language. But something else that's really key too is, like a little head nod or like a turn if you're paying attention to someone, because that shows genuine paying attention. Because if you're like this, or like you're like looking around, right? Let's just say you're talking with someone, because I know everyone does this, right? You're talking to someone, okay? Boom, boom, boom. And something catches your attention, right? Like, what if someone's taking that tip that I just said with dressing, and then they have something pop in and it catches your attention? Right? That means you're not focused. I mean, like, it is what it is. That means you're not focused on them. So you need to be locked in. Eye contact, head listening, firm body language, like, wow, that's really cool, right? Whatever it is, you need to really use that nonverbal communication to really express yourself and build that positive relationship. All right, next one is going to be business cards, right? So this is some that people mess up. Number one, I mean, they don't bring business cards, right? So you should have business cards and bring them to network with. But at the same time, right, don't just say, okay, here's my business card, because I mean, no one's going to take it. It's going to be stupid. No one's going to like it, and no one's going to take you seriously. But if you say, oh, hey, do you have a business card? Yeah, actually, here. Oh, perfect. And then here's mine if you want to follow up with me later as well. Right, something like that, so that you're asking for theirs first, and then it's, a value exchange because you're exchanging business cards. So that's another key one that people don't do. I mean, let alone having a business card. So have a business card and then ask for theirs first, and then give them an exchange for theirs. All right, the last point we're going to talk about is combining all these points, but really one event is not enough. You need to have this to be repeatable. You need to go to multiple events, practice this, because you're not going to always build positive relationships. But if you practice, you talk to more people, you grow your following, you grow your network, you meet one person at each event, then over time, maybe you have 30 people, 30 positive, genuine connections. I mean, I'm sure that people can't even count on their one hand how many close friends they have, right? So, I mean, think about connections too. So if you do that consistently, this is consistently, one event is not going to sell yourself. When one event is not going to get you from point A to point B, it's about those repeated actions, just like we said before. So you need to go to multiple events. One event is not going to be enough, but at the same time, you go in with the right intent. You don't stress too much about it. Also, practice makes perfect if you are stressed, right? That's why we need to go to multiple. But even when we get into our career and we get into our job or whatever the case is, right? I mean, we can't just stop. The journey doesn't stop when we first get our job. The journey is only beginning, because then we need to continue to grow our network, continue to brand ourselves, continue to improve everything. So you need to go to multiple events and make sure it's repeatable. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for how to build positive relationships. I hope you guys found value in this video. Please comment down anything else you want to hear, any other video suggestions. I would love to take everything that I have in me, put it into you, and really help you guys explore, grow, create your careers, and become your best self. Here at FormAWin, that's what we pride ourselves with. Work hard, be in the top 1%, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.